What's up, my fellow trashionaires? Welcome back to another episode of Good Content. And on today's specialist of holidays, I was not expecting that to happen. On today's specialist of holiday specials, we're going to be covering this movie, Klaus, with a K. Well, this movie came out 2 years ago now? I was going to cover it I was going to cover it last year, but I didn't because literally right before that happened, I watched Christmas stuff with my family, and we watched Rudolph, and I was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's recent. So instead of doing something recent in my memory, I'm actually gonna do something not, because I haven't watched Klaus in a year. But I remember this. I remember the story because there's not a lot that goes on like other stuff. So, before that, just get a look at my desk. Fun fact, I don't actually work at this. I work in my bed, which you are on right now. Look at that. Oh, can't actually. Laser beak. Sorry for the little delay. You can stay there. Just appreciate my Christmas tree, by the way. I had an old one you saw in my last Christmas special. It got damaged along with most of the ornaments on it. Everything except this, and the Noel right there. That's old. So look at it. Also, I swear to God, if you call me by my first name in the comments, you're getting blocked. Unless I know you in person, you don't get to call me that. It's trashy. Alright? Anyway, let's get into the story, actually, of Klaus. So, you might think a movie centered around Santa and Christmas would make him the main character. No. Even though his name's on the title, it's not. It's actually this mailman who's very selfish and egotistical. And this is basically about him becoming a better person and opening up and being less mean. So basically he works at this one place, I can't remember. He works, but then he goes to the main location. Up north. Very high up north. Not in the South Pole, but it's close. So he goes there because of something. I think he doesn't want to go there, but anyway, he does it. And then on his way there, he takes a boat where he meets the boatman. The boatman. Where they just talk, and the mailman learns about the island or whatever he's going to, where there's two main families that live there. You got one and the other, and they're kind of like stereotypical rednecks, where they're like, and they both hate each other, like in Romeo and Juliet. If you want me to cover a Romeo and Juliet movie or a TV show, leave in the comments. Oi, knocking everything over. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah. I've mentioned this before. I can't wear hats. This is the only hat I can kind of wear. But it pops up and it'll fall off. Anyway, so yeah, he gets... And it's basically like Romeo and Juliet, where the two families hate each other. But the thing is, they don't have any individuals to get together, so they can't, make amends. And the only joke with them is that they don't remember who started the fight. It's just basically they hate each other, so they continue this feud forever. One family's on one side of the family and one family's on the other. So the mailman gets there. He has a rough introduction. I think he almost dies several times. And luckily he gets out and he goes to the mail office he has there. That's very run down and everything. And I think the boatman goes there and is like, blah, 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 whatever. Now, this is where I mostly forget everything. So, remember that. So, I think he goes into town to find some food. And he meets this lady who's very standoffish and whatever. But he finds out she used to be the teacher that taught both the families, and like something happened. I don't remember. I really should have remembered this. Actually, I'm going... I know this is really... But it's Christmas. Alright, give me a break. Alright. Klaus... Okay, just... Klaus... 2019. It came out this... Hey... Where's... Okay, so apparently... He was the worst student at the academy, so he was put on a frozen town in the north. And then... Okay. I really should have watched this beforehand. But if you really want to know this story, you should probably go watch it yourself. It's on Netflix, and only Netflix. So yeah, non-sponsored, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna run through for what I do know, and then I'll just talk about the animation to pad the running time, because gotta make this 10 minutes so in the future I can earn some money. Hopefully. But that's not why I do this. It'd be nice to, you know. I don't want to seem shallow. I put a lot of effort and, like, I have a lot of fun with this. Also, by the way, I noticed that I have 22 subscribers now, so thank you all so very much. I genuinely am very excited that you all get to join me, or at least one of you. It doesn't really matter how many views I get. It's just that I'm happy that you guys come along with me on this journey, and we get to, like, have fun and talk about movies, shows, whatever. So yeah, so basically he's like, he later on he meets the toy maker, who we find out later is going to be Santa, or he is Santa. He's a toy maker. He has, like, his wife died and he's super upset about it, so he doesn't want to be near people at all, and he doesn't want to make toys anymore. So basically, I think the mailman, the postman, he's like, all right, I can make some profit off of this. So he basically tells the children, like, hey, if you're mean, Santa or Klaus isn't gonna come for Christmas and give you gifts. He's gonna give you coal. And all the kids are like, oh no, I want presents, because they're kids. So they all behave. They send letters to the postman, who gets paid for them, because that's how... I thought I caught on fire. It must be a hallucination. He gets the letters, he gets the money, and he just throws the letters away. And then I think he tries to convince Klaus to actually give the kids presents since they've been good, and it's like most of the movie at that point. But bing, bang, boom, things happen. Klaus and the postman have a falling out. But luckily, at the last second, they come together and they give the kids all the presents. And now, Klaus is Santa, and the butcher lady and the postman get together because the postman's now a good guy and the lady's now the teacher again. That's basically the movie. That's what I remember basically having. Those are like the ballpoint pin, whatever. Those are like the main beats of the movie. There's a lot more to it, but let's actually talk about the animation. So if you know anything about Klaus, which you probably should know, because it's been 3 years since it came out, the animation has been spectacular. It's 2D traditionally made animation. It's fantastic. It's mostly due to the way they lit the movie, where they actually did the shading and the lighting. It looks so good. I still have the thing up here about the movie. It is absolutely fantastic. Like at some points, it's kind of weird because it looks like an individual drawing most of the time that's come to life. And the character design as well is amazing. Just absolutely fantastic work they did on this movie. And I'm glad that it got released at all. I think originally, I'm probably wrong. I think originally it was supposed to come out in theaters, but they couldn't find like a studio or whatever. So Netflix came in, saved the day, which they rarely do now. If you know anything about streaming platforms, especially Netflix recently, they do not care for animation at all. Like, a lot of really looked for an amazing like animated stuff recently has been canceled, gotten rid of, disposed of, and it's all due to like greed and whatever. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I should get like here we go. So yeah, here we go. There's a little thing from there. You got a bunch of this stuff here. It all looks fantastic, honestly. Then you got the butcher lady and the postman. Oh, just beautiful, beautiful work from these guys. Honestly, I really did wish it came to like a theater or whatever, but it'd probably bomb anyway, so whatever. But just it's really just a lit down. Like, it was decently popular, I think, for its time, for the time it first came out, but it really is a wonderful movie. I really did wish I'd watched this beforehand, but I was spending some time with my family, having fun, eating candy, watching Christmas specials. You know, it's nice to have fun once in a while outside of this, because this is a hobby, more or less. So yeah. Really is beautiful. Anyway, so yeah. That's basically my thoughts on this. Go watch it. Like, it's a good story. A basic one, but it's good. The animation is amazing. I don't think they use 3D on this whatsoever. It's all 2D animated. If it's 3D, it's probably used for like the sleighs or like all the inanimate objects. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a happy holiday. When this uploads, it'll probably be Christmas Eve. So have a good Christmas tomorrow if you're probably watching this. And thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what should I do next, because next Friday is the day before New Year's, I think. Anyway, that's about it. So I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.